Rocks in a jar. It's very important you focus on what's really important in life. Now, this is my adaptation of a very famous presentation that has been credited to a university lecture. I'm not sure who that lecture was, but if you look on the internet, it's always credited to a university lecture. Now, what this is about, this jar resembles our life. And what we've got to focus on is putting the right things in first. So, as I said, it's called Rocks in a Jar, but I've got golf balls. Guess where I'm going this afternoon? So there's a little bit of poetic license into this presentation, which I think you'll accept that sometimes we need to do that. So let's get started then. So now these golf balls, these represent the things that are really important in your life. Your family, friends, perhaps your pets, your passions of life, things that you think that you've been put on this planet to do. Or it could be your job if that is your passion. And your sport and your music. And obviously if you're going to go to golf, and I certainly need to plan a bit more time in to practice my golf. So there we are, they're the important things in life. So I've got it all nicely sorted. But I think we realise that life isn't quite as simple as that. There's all these other bits that we need to do. There's the house cleaning, there's the shopping, sorting the car out, sorting the laptops out. These are all things that can sort of, and these little stones represent all the other stuff that we get involved in. Getting stuck in traffic jams. We know they've got to be done. And so we've sorted our life out then. We've got the important things in first, and then all the other things that support that. But there again, we know that life isn't quite as simple as that. And there's all these other little interruptions. And as you can see, there can be rather a lot of interruptions. Now, this may be conversations that we don't really want to have, or we don't really need. Negative situations. Interruptions such as social media, spending too much time on it. Getting sucked into things that we really don't want to have to do. And sort of all those emails and all those conversations at work that we get dragged into. So all these can sometimes take over our life if we put them in first. But we're putting them in last. So here we go. Let's see how many we can get in the jar. So we fill the jar up with all the other interruptions. And as we can see, our life is pretty darn full. But that's okay, because we've got the important things in first. Had you focused on all the interruptions, on all the stuff that you don't really need in your life first, then we wouldn't be able to get the important things. In this case, the golf balls in. So there we are, a very full life. It's all about planning and prioritising and focusing on things that make a real difference first. But, there's always a but, isn't there? You would say your life is very full, but it's always important, no matter how full your life is, you always need to make time to sometimes, well, not sometimes, but often, crack open a drink and make sure, as you can see, we can fill our glass up a little bit more. There's always time to have a drink with friends. So enjoy your journey. Thank you for watching.